What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, unfortunately bringing you the end of our official CWL playoff season number 2, losing to Marshals'Nation in a pretty tough war. Shout out to them. They almost had a perfect war, as much as you can get without getting, 11v11 triples, but they cleaned the whole entire side, leaving those the Town Hall 11s 2-starred. So let's go ahead and just check out them. I think some of you guys asked for defenses, so I'll show that. There's their stats, or not their stats, just their what their clan is, and then we'll show you number 1 held up 6 attacks from our 10s, then 2. So you see we struggled quite a bit, except for number 4 on our 10v11s, and it really hurts a lot when you use about 9 or 10 attacks to be able to clear out the 10v10s. We did have one 10v10. And then you can see the rest of that. Let's go ahead and do some 6-pack shout outs to our 10 or 11v10 dips and our Town Hall 9 6-packs. As you can see, we had quite a bit more Town Hall 9 6-packs. A couple of us struggled. I think I know I had a 99%, and somebody else had a 99%, so should have been a little higher, but it is what it is. So let's jump into some of the attacks and see what happened here. So we'll go ahead and start off with their number 1, since it held out basically 6 attacks, and we'll watch Muffin go ahead in here and get a 61%. So one of our highest percentage it ended up being against our 10v11, so just really weird how that happens. But we're going to use dragons after we do some funneling with king, queen. We have some loons to go ahead and back up those dragons to push into the core and take out all the defenses that will cause it any problems. Bowler getting a lot of value on that bottom, just again doing some more funneling, just having to deal with that mortar. Queen is going to have to pop the ability. There we go. And it's all about the funneling on this particular attack, as most of the time it is with Town Hall 10v11s. So we'll go ahead and fast forward up a little. We've got baby dragons and minions funneling. We've got some loons picking up some defenses on the side, and of course making it easier for those minions to go ahead and take them out if percentage needs to be grabbed. So we've got a freeze coming down, a rage coming down, and I'm not sure if that was a heal or not. It's a lot of spells in that core, but the loons will push through quite a bit and help out these dragons, even though they're fighting through a sweeper. We've got our last rage down there to make sure that these 2 dragons, look at that, they get raged up, able to take out that town hall. The Inferno Towers really do nothing against them at that point. And we've got some loons coming in on the back end on the side there with yet another dragon. I wonder if that dragon was dropped on purpose late, or if it was just forgotten, or if it was just to pick up percentage. Either way, it worked out really well. Really nice job with all the funneling work and everything that was done there. So we'll go ahead and fast forward to that last dragon's taken out, but still very nice attack and a great way to start us off. Let's go ahead and jump down to number 5, I believe, and yeah, we'll go ahead and check out this 11v10 dip, which is going to be pretty much a semi-mass hog or a go boho or a go hobo, and I'm finding that to be pretty reliable 11v10 strategy dip, is that the mass hogs even more than the loons. And I think I'll talk about the loons on another video. I mean, to me, the loons weren't really nerfed at all. I still have had no problems with loons in my attack, even though the last one I had 99%. You'll see it in another video that it really was just due to time, and I pretty much had the base crushed. So but no big deal. We've got a jump coming in here with wall breaker so that the king and queen can... Did we drop the queen yet or no? I guess no, we didn't drop the queen because we've got Hound in the clan castle. We don't want that queen to get stuck on... Oh yeah, we do have a queen. I'm sorry, it was dropped a little bit later. So never mind. We've got the queen coming in the core, and everything's pushing through, getting that percentage, taking out as many defenses as we can. We've already dropped the hogs in there because the Hound and the loon in the enemy clan castle has been taken care of, and just doing a semi-surgical hog drop. We don't have any more hogs to drop at this point, but it's just up to healing. We do have an Inferno Tower with no freeze, so we've got to have those hogs push through and make their way to take out that Inferno Tower. Double Giant Bomb, unfortunately, is going to take out a large pack of those hogs, just because, again, when it's targeted on 5 of those hogs, it cannot heal through that. But we've got just about enough to go ahead and take out that last defense mortar, and then turn on the couple skellies of the skelly trap, and we've got a pretty much full health queen, pretty much full health warden, but they are going to spend the rest of their time shooting through the walls, and the hogs are going to take care of that. All right, let's check out our 10v10, and that was Jampy hitting number 13 and using the hogs again. So doing that go hobo to take out this 13. We've got 2 bowlers thrown in the mix there. We've got a giant, a bunch of wall breakers, and I think we're coming in. I just watched a lot of attacks, so I don't remember exactly where we're coming in with the wall breakers. I think we're going to break them in here at the 1 o'clock. There we go. And I think we use them at the king at 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. So the queen's job here is to get an easy Inferno Tower kill. And it's going to pick up some extra defenses like the Wizard Tower, which is great on a hog attack to pick up that splash damage. But the most important thing is to pick up that Inferno Tower. There we go. And here we go with the Golem drop at 3 o'clock with bowlers behind it to do some funneling. And we still have 7 wall breakers, so it looks like I am correct. There we go, dropping some wall breakers there to go open up that 3 o'clock compartment. And we do have the clan castle tripped finally. So waiting to drop that poison a little bit, and unfortunately that golem is just going to get crushed by that loon. Still haven't dropped any poison. There we go, it finally dropped. But you can see how much damage it's done to that golem already, just a couple loon drops. Really nice jump to go ahead and push that king through. When it hits the ability, rage is up, and it will go ahead and take care of that enemy queen in 1 hit or a couple hits, and then that I think it takes care of the enemy king as well. Again, all important things when we're dealing with the hog attack. And we have 1 freeze and 2 heals to push through. I think a little early on that freeze on that Inferno Tower, but still not a problem at all. We've used a freeze and a heal, and we're going to send the rest of those hogs in at around 8 o'clock. And after that Inferno Tower finally goes down, now we can really take advantage of that last heal and get those 3-point, 4-point defenses and a couple splash, and then we're all done with this base. Lava Hound's trying its best to go ahead and take care of those hogs, but we all know the outcome of that. That Lava Hound is not going to do. And I think that's, again, another reason why you see a lot of Laloon and hogs on these type of attacks, because Lava Hounds really do absolutely nothing to them, while if you use Valkyries or mass bowlers, they definitely do a lot more. Alright, let's look at our last attack, and let me see which one. This is the one I was going to show. Just a really nice attack. Again, we're using a go. I don't think we're using bowlers in here. Just to go mass hogs, and I like it because we're doing funneling here. Now, there's so many different ways you can attack bases at Town Hall 9. It's very versatile, and I like this because you're dropping the golem in there, and you're going to see the pathing for the hogs starting at 3 o'clock is going to be so clear cut after you get this. He could have suicide king and queen at 7 o'clock just to get the king and queen, but watch the value that he gets from this break-in and sending the king queen with a couple of wall breakers and a baby dragon. That king is going to get the enemy queen, and then the queen is going to follow up getting the enemy king, and then all of those defenses in that 4 or 5 o'clock compartment are all taken care of. So we can send those hogs in pretty much with the 2-finger drop, and they've got a clear-cut path right around that base, the ring of the base, 4 heals to deal with this, and just go completely around counterclockwise Whereas if he didn't take out that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock compartment defenses, it would have made that hog deployment so much more, or the hog pathing so much more difficult. This is a fresh hit, so we did not know that the Tesla farm was there at 9, 10, 11 o'clock. It does complicate things a little bit, but he still has that extra heal, so is able to push through that Tesla farm and still hold a heal for the back end. So probably one of my favorite attacks of the war, just because of the being a fresh hit and using the strategy like that, it just works out incredibly well. No poison to deal with these skelly traps, but we have so many hogs, it doesn't even matter. It's all done. So again, shout out to Marshals'Nation. A really good war from them. We wish them the best. Next war, I'm sure it's going to be at the finals against Fasten Your Seatbelt. A really, really cool matchup there. So hopefully you guys can take a look and see that one. Go ahead, like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys enjoy these videos, you benefit from them, please feel free to share them with your clan members, as they will also. And once again, always use friendly challenges to your advantage. Get those 6-pack clan wars and keep practicing those 3-star attacks.